Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to control your Sony FX3 and Sony FX30 camera with monitor and control app. Let's say I am shooting now, my camera is there and I'm previewing myself on my phone because I want to do it. So let me just show you how you can do the connection first of all. So first of all, in camera settings, I'll click on menu button. I will go down in the menu settings till I see network, and in here I'm gonna scroll down till I see network options. I will click on this and I will go to reset network settings and I will enter, and it will reset my network. The camera will turn off and turn on, and now I will go back to the menus. I'm gonna go up. I will go to the connection and remote shooting settings. I will click on this and then I will click on smartphone connection. Here I will not go through Bluetooth. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say connect via Wi-Fi. Once it's done, you can see it's opening the Wi-Fi settings, and here this is very important. This is your SSID and the password which you will put on your iPad. So I will open the settings in my iPad, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Wi-Fi settings, and here you can see my FX3 is showing there. I will click on this, and the password which showed here I'm gonna put here. But one thing is, like, when I'm doing this, you can see it's not showing any password. Why? Because when you're screen recording and you type any password, it doesn't record that because it doesn't want to show in that. So the password is there and it's connected, you can see. And now let me open the monitor and control app. Once we do that, this is how we open on the iPad, and it looks like this. And first of all, very important thing is on the left side. Here it's on the left side. If it's on the phone, I will show you on the phone as well. You can see Wi-Fi. If I click on this, you can see there are other options like Bluetooth pairing or USB or wired LAN or tethering Wi-Fi. These things are very important. So if it was on Bluetooth, the camera was not gonna pop here. Why? Because it was connected through the Wi-Fi. So if your camera is connected through the Wi-Fi, you make sure that you come here. First of all, it's selected the Wi-Fi, and then you go and see if the camera is popping. I will click on this, it will connect, and now I'm gonna show it to you on my phone as well. This was on my iPad. I will show you on my phone as well because I have it with me now and I'm monitoring it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start my screen recording. So I will go. So let's say on my phone it was gonna look like this as you see now, and it's saying FX30 is connected because for now I'm connected with FX30. The thing which I showed you was done on FX3. So here you can see on top there is Wi-Fi, and as the camera is connected, it's grayed out. But if I disconnect, you can see it's having the options there. So I will connect again. My camera opens. Right away when you open, it will look like this. What I always do is I will go on my settings. I will make sure that the auto rotate is off, and then I will rotate my camera like this. Once I do that, you can see the camera flipped here, the settings flipped here, and now it's looking in 16:9, and this is how I wanna preview it. So I'm one of those guys who use this app almost every week, if not every day, because most of the time I'm shooting with some bigger cameras, and whenever we have the shoots with smaller cameras, we use Sony FX3 or FX30 or Sony FX6 or Burano or any of these cameras. I use this app. Now this is pretty much everything which you need to know about Sony monitor and control app, and I hope that it was helpful for you. In case it was, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.